I just hacked into a subscriber's Roblox account so I can take all of his limited items and double his value. Currently, he's at about 70,000 Robux, so our goal is to get to 140,000. And there's a couple items that he wants me to get. The Helm of the Secret Fire, which is currently valued at 45,000 Robux. The Helm of the Flashing Bolt, which is currently valued at 28,000 Robux. And the Traffic Cone, which is currently valued at 4,000. So my first goal is to hit the 140,000 Robux and worry about the items later. So let's get straight into Trade Hangout and try to make some trades. Honestly, we're starting with some pretty trash items, so let's try to get rid of them. I feel like I have so much power. I could do literally anything with this account right now. But luckily, before the power got too much to my head, I found somebody at Trade Hangout who wanted to do a trade with me. And he ended up sending me this trade for the Outrageous Builders Club hard hat, which honestly was a little bit too much. So I decided to counter and see if he could do less. Oh, he accepted. Oh, he accepted that quickly, bet. So we got a nice little upgrade right here into the OBC. So we're already off to a great start, and I managed to find someone else to Trade Hangout who I wanted to trade with. I found this girl, so I decided to send her a trade with the Gucci headband, the Super Bowl crown, and the Cosmo Sloth for the Ninja Smoke bandolier. And right after I sent it, she immediately accepted. So already we got 2 trades completed and upgraded a ton. Then I got sent this trade on my Crazy Bot 10,000, which is a 221 win. But honestly, I just don't want to downgrade. So I'm going to counter and see if I can put in a bunch of eggs and try to upgrade into the Skate9er boy. Boom. Okay, cool. So we have the Skate9er boy right here. Nice little 4v1. 83 is not bad, you know? I'm glad that I countered him. We missed out, man. This trade actually was really good, but I traded these items. No. I played myself. Oh, we need to try that again. We got to try that again. Oh, man, that's tough. All right, let me resend this again. And then right after that, we received a really risky trade. A trade that could either make us a ton of Robux or lose us a ton of Robux. We got sent a trade for the Malicious Egg, which is currently projected. So in this trade, we are winning 816 Robux, but the Malicious Egg usually isn't worth as much as it is right now. So I decided to counter the trade to see if I can get a little bit more. And he actually ended up accepting my counter, so we managed to get a 969 win on the Dark Omen. We got the Winter Warrior, the Silver Tetramino, and the Malicious Egg. Hopefully we can flip the egg before it's too late. But we also got the other trade from earlier completed. So we got the pink eye for the OBC hard hat and a few smalls. Only 62 overpay. Then I completed this trade for the Guardian Exile. We won 18 Robux in an upgrade. And after that, we overpaid 37 for the Petroloom sword pack. What does he have? Golden Crown? That'd be a cool upgrade. If we can get the Golden Crown from this dude, that would be a nice little upgrade. Let's do the Crazy Bot, Torque the Blue Orc. That's 200. Let's just send that. That's fire. Accepted, just like that. Okay. So boom, we have our biggest item, Golden Crown, nice. And after that, in Trade Hangout, I found somebody with the Ninja Mask of Awesome, which is currently super projected, so we can make a ton of profit on it. Like literally tens of thousands of Robux profit if we're able to flip this thing right. And here's the trade he ended up sending me. It was the Turbo Builders Club hard hat, the Black Iron Commando, the Sinister Branches, and the Silver Thorn Antlers for the Ninja Mask of Awesome. So in this trade, I'm gaining 30,000 value. We are giving 14,000 though, so we're taking a really huge risk. This could either help us finish the series or end the series right now. But obviously, if you want to double your profit quickly, you got to take chances. So I accepted the trade and we got a 29,000 win for the Ninja Mask of Awesome. And this Hero Sports dude sent me a trade. Like, they're good, I'm not gonna lie. Telemon's Mystery Donuts, this item is fire still. Low-key Big Head is doing kind of bad too. Let me look into this dude's eyes and see if I should accept this trade. I'll take his trade though. I mean, 600 win, get wrap items instead of value items, but it's too good to refuse. Then I got a really good downgrade on my Blue Goof where I was winning 500 Robux and getting the Subspace Strip Mine Wings and the Rockin' Head Row. So obviously I accepted it. I just got this trade for the Black Iron Antlers where I'm overpaying 1.1k with the Golden Crown. But honestly, I don't really want to add the Gold Crown into the trade. So I'm going to counter it, add 19 Robux just to make it 600 and send that. And bro instantly accepted the trade. So we got the Black Iron Antlers, upgraded the Failed Proofs, Rockin' Head Row, Jade Warrior, and Telemon's Mystery Donuts. Gave only 600 for it, which is amazing. Oh, this guy sent me another trade. The 8-bit roll crown this time. Problem is 8-bit roll crown is not doing good, and this is a lot of overpay. This might be weird, but I'm actually gonna lowball him in this trade and see if I can get the 8-bit roll crown for really cheap. and send it. He ended up countering me with this, and you know what? This is 208, 8-bit Royal Crown. Let's make it happen, man. Even though the 8-bit Royal Crown is super below wrap, this is insane for a 4v1 trade. We're only giving 208, which is definitely going to be a win. All right, let me start send on this girl's Shaggy. That would be nice. Nasty ramen water. Beautiful username, by the way. All right, this is Shaggy. See what kind of upgrade we can get here. I want to get rid of some of these smalls, so that's good. 120 overpay. Let's just send that. Oh my god, she ended up accepting it. Shaggy right now is super low. This thing could go all the way up to like 1.7, so I'm glad to get it now for cheap. Then I swear one of my prayers were answered by the heavens above. The first trade that I received on the Ninja Mask of Awesome was already an amazing trade. We got this one where we were getting 17.6k with a Spec Alpha Biographed Energy Sword, the Rubber Ducky, and an egg. So we made about like 3,000 or 4,000 profit just like that. All right, bet. Talkies and Gatorade is gonna send me a trade. Beautiful name, by the way. Oh, he sent me a steal. What does that mean? Oh, Loki, this is a steal, actually. Hold up. I'm gonna take that. Wait, I actually like this. This is not bad at all. Blizzard Beast Mode and Shaggy? We'll take that. No cap. Bro, I remember the last person who said he was gonna try to rule Poland in about like 1940 something. Hey, man, do your thing, I guess. I don't support it, though. This Sparkle Time dude said he just sent me a trade, so he ended up sending me this, which is the Golden Cloak of Heroics. 57 overpay. We get a nice little 3v1 upgrade. Honestly, I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm going to just go for this one. All right, maybe we can send for this guy's 8-bit Royal Crown. That would be a cool upgrade. Wait, 14k? That doesn't even make any sense. All right, well, we'll send him a trade. He said 14k. I don't even know what that means. Let's do something like this, which is like a 1k. That's 17k. We'll send it. Oh, wow. He actually ended up accepting this one. So we ended up getting a second 8-bit Royal Crown, this time for 17k. We have a 1k overpay, which I'm realizing now I probably shouldn't have done since I gave the Black Iron Antlers. But we move. Right after, we ended up getting the Sinister P for only a 281 overpay in a 4v1. And then we got the Recycled Cardboard Top Hat for only 317, also in a 4v1. And next, we actually received the trade for one of our final goal items, the Helm of the Flashing Bolt. In this trade, we got the Rubber Ducky and the Guardian Exile for the Helm of Flashing Bolt and the Pirate Elf. We actually ended up getting a pretty nice win here, so I decided to accept it. Even though I'm not going to keep this item until the end, it's still cool to have, especially in such a good trade. But there's no way he counters me back with this now. That's kind of crazy. Well, I'm taking this. If this goes through... Bro, okay. Well, 8-bit Royal Crown, we get 4k off of it. Yes, these items are horrible. Don't get me wrong. These items are actually garbage. But 4k on 8-bit Royal Crown, there's no way that can go wrong. Here we downgraded the traffic cone for 1.3k, and then we upgraded into the Pumpkinhead Row for a 500 low ball. So after a few days of trading, we are currently at a value of 81.5 thousand, and we have much better items than we started with. I ended up accepting a few more trades on this account, and then I logged off of it. And for 5 months straight, I did not log back onto this account at all. We left it with about 85,000 value, and 5 months later, we are at 100,000. Without even making any trades, without doing anything, we somehow made 15,000 profit, and it's time to pick up where we left off. So here are the items that we currently have: the Pumpkin Shutter Shades, Blue Top Hat, Emerald Eye, Silverthorn Antlers, and a bunch of other stuff. As soon as I got into Trade Hangout, this guy said that he wanted to send me a trade. He wanted to give me the Sinister Q, but then he realized that my Shutter Shades were projected. So instead, he sent me a trade for the Evil Duck Rope Head, where I'm overpaying 2.4k in a 4v1 upgrade. I decided to just go ahead and accept it. The Evil Duck Rope Head may not be the best item in the world, but this is a great upgrade, and we get rid of that projected. Then I gave my mustache for the NARS sunglasses and 174 in a 1v1. Then I got a good trade for the Blue Winter Cap inbound, for the Pink Eye and the Katrin Mask, so I decided to just accept it. We got a 127 win here, can't go wrong. See, like, do I take the risk on the traffic cone possibly dropping? I think we take the risk for 400 win on legit. Yeah, let's do it. That's not bad. I hope traffic cone doesn't drop, but I think we should be okay on that. Let's counter this legit one too, see if we get it for less. Legit. Black Fabergé. All right, I think I figured something out. Let's do Cuddly, and instead of this, let's do this. That's 258. I do that. What? This girl countered me with a better trade. What does that even mean? Wait, I sent her more. She countered me with less. Why was she trying to make me give 400 before then? You know what? I'm not going to question it. I'll take it. That doesn't even make any sense. If I get more on this trade, I'd take it. But probably not this straight up. I mean, like, I don't know, 180. I'd do that for 180. I ended up getting this trade completed, which is an upgrade for the Overseer Hooded Cloak. And we downgraded our Black Iron Commando for the Cleopatra and a couple other smalls. Ooh, this is not too bad. This is a decent upgrade right here. I know Real Scorching is marked as projected. I don't think it actually is projected though. So, ooh. I'm gonna just take this. 106 overpay, 3v1. Let's do it. He accepted my trade. What trade was that? Oh, this one. Oh, actually, that's pretty nice. Yeah, we got like a 400 on head row. I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. And now I got the Gold Clockworks and the Farce of the Federation for the Silverthorn Antlers. 378 overpay. Maybe I'll just ask for like 150 Robux. We'll take that. He did end up taking it. So we got Silverthorn Antlers for Farce of the Federation, Gold Clockwork headphones, and 150 Robux. That's actually pretty good. I'm happy with that. Oh, this is interesting for the 8-bit HP bar. We're giving 1.3k, which honestly is a bit much. So I'm gonna counter, see if I can get this thing for less. Yeah, let me just add some of the Gucci Ghost bags, and that way we can make it only a 900 overpay. I feel like that's not too bad. I'm gonna just send that. Let's go. Okay. So we upgrade a bunch of our low demand, like kind of trash items, and we get the 8-bit HP bar, 911 overpay. It's a big overpay, don't get me wrong, but for HP bar, that should be fine. This is actually pretty good. I mean, we lose some demand, but we get a huge overpay. We get a 900 overpay for the Sparkle Time Yum phones and the Fiesta Sombrero. I just can't say no to this, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, another huge upgrade for a bad demand, but if I get a little bit more here, I could take this, honestly. Let me see if I can add some stuff on his side. That makes it 100, let's send it. And he ended up accepting this trade right here, so we got a 154 low ball for the Tropical Holiday Shoulder Bird. Wait, why would somebody summon the tail flip for so cheap? We're getting a 1.4k win, and we're giving him trash items. Bro, this is an easy accept. Yes, sir. This is, bro, what? And this is the trade that I want on the 8-bit HP bar. I'm not gonna lie. A 3k win with Silverthorn and Gold Clockworks. I also had this trade that I kind of wanted too because it's a nice upgrade, but the guy canceled it as I was about to take it. This HP bar trade is better anyways. We get a nice 3k win with 2 really good items as well. And then after that, we actually got a 2-part mass trade for my Evil Duck rope head. So the first trade, I was getting the Joaquin's guitar. And then in the second trade, I was getting the Magical Pony, the Neon Green Beautiful Hair, Perfectly Legit, and the Silverthorn Antlers. Honestly, I really don't like this pony, so I'm going to counter back and see if I can get an extra 1k. He ended up accepting my counter, so I'm just going to go for the trade. I feel like it ends up being pretty decent. We got the Evil Deck rope head for pretty cheap. Getting a 2k win with really good items, I think is a W. There's currently a bidding war on my Perfectly Legitimate business hat. The first trade I have is a 561 win, and then we have a 657 win, and finally we have a 761 win. Obviously, I'm going to go for the one with the biggest win. Next, I decided to send a trade to Wessie Trades because he told me that any item he has under 5k, he's willing to downgrade for equal. So I decided to send on his Universal Fedora to see if I can get an equal upgrade into it with a few of my different items. I sent that and he immediately accepted. So we only overpaid 17 for the Universal Fedora in a 4v1 upgrade. And then after that, I had a trade for the Desert Commando, but I just traded some of these items. So I decided to counter with a few different items. I sent a 400 overpay and bro accepted as well. So we actually completed some nice trades right there. I don't mind an upgrade for Traffic Cone. Let me see if I can get it for a little bit less though. I do not want more Robux, that's the issue. Let's get Inkwell Egg out of here, man. Let's do that. We got this one completed pretty quickly, cool. So after our 4th day of trading on this account, we're currently at a value of 109,000, and here are the items that I currently have. We are exactly halfway through the challenge at the moment. So let's wait for the trade hold and try to complete some more trades. So I was looking through my inbound trades and I found this one for the blue top hat with white band. Honestly, it's a little bit too much. I'm giving a 900 overpay with my gold clockwork headphones. So I decided to counter and see if I can do this trade, but give him a lot less. Oh my God, they accepted this one. Okay. So we got a 288 overpay for blue top hat We got to keep the tail flip, which is nice. I also saw this trade when I was looking through, which is a downgrade from my neon green, and we're getting a 667 overpay. I decided to counter and add the Mariah Carey sleigh just to make it a little bit more, 1.2k. And then he countered me back with this. Yeah, we're gonna accept this, obviously. He countered me with 1.3k. Why would I not take that? And there was even a third trade I had inbound that I really liked. This one for my Silverthorn Antlers for the Overseer Hooded Cloak, Bombastic Sword Pack, Black Iron Fabergé, and the White Leopard Hat. So I instantly accepted that. 2k win, basically a 1k win on each Silverthorn Antlers, which is great. And to finish off the day, I traded for a bunch of different projected items. I got the cool snowman head, the tail of Epic Duck, and the Emerald Valk Shades, where I got 1k wins in all of those trades. So we currently have a value of 111,411. So today I definitely want to try and see if I can get rid of all of the projected items I currently have and get some better items. So first I found this banana guy at Trade Hangout, and I decided to send him a trade on his Spec Alpha Energy Sword so that I can get rid of the cool snowman head, and I just sent equal for it. And he ended up countering me back with the exact same trade. So of course I just accepted it, and we got the energy sword for only an 8 overpay. Well, we have two offers that I'm kind of considering right now. We have this one that's 870 with really good items, or we have 1.4 with really bad items. 1.4 with really bad items is kind of what I'm feeling right now. Let me see if I can get a little bit more here. If he can give me like, I don't know, 370, I'll take it right now. All right, bet. He ended up accepting. Cool. So we get a 1.5k offer on the blue top hat with white band. I don't know. I mean, I think 1.5 with trash is better than 870 with good items. I don't know if I'm tripping on that, but I'll take this any day. I'm happy with this, not gonna lie. And the next day when I logged on, I checked through my inbound trades and I found 2 really good trades inbound. What on earth? Okay, obviously I'm taking this. What is this? I can't say no to something like this. Downgrade legit for a 2k win? I mean, how could I ever say no? So first we downgraded the Lavender Amaze Face for a 2,000 win with the legit Outrageous Brothers Club and Shaggy, which is a sensational trade. And then we got another trade for legit and Shaggy where he won almost 2.5k with the Cuddly Kraken and a bunch of smalls. 2 amazing, stupendous confectionery trades back to back. And then I went back to Trade Hangout to look for more trades. So first I found this guy with the Undead Immortal Sword who wanted to downgrade it. So I decided to send him a trade, and in the trade I gave him about a 1k overpay. I'm a little bit worried this item could drop in value over the next couple days, but I'm gonna take the risk. It's a really good upgrade. He said, I got you. Does I got you mean I'm gonna accept it? Bet. Kim Jong-un ended up accepting my trade. Bet. Let's get it, man. So we upgraded this Rubber Ducky, 2 Spec Alphas, Cobalt Lightning for the Undead and Cake Topper. So we gave 900 for it, which is not too bad. And I also downgraded the blue top hat with white band for the tail flipped and black paintball mask and a 1000 win, as well as a 1000 win and a downgrade for the gold clockwork headphones. Honestly, some pretty bad items in return, but that's okay. What hyena is okay? Well, I'm gonna take this, obviously. And then we got this trade, which was an absolute blessing. Probably a donation, I'm not gonna lie, but we got 2.4k on the green banded top hat with 3 tail flipped hats, which also get overpays on them. And after that, we completed a bunch of trades that honestly are pretty irrelevant, until I decided to send a trade for a projected. I'm sending for the Egg Steroid Storm, which is currently valued at 30,000 Robux. Before the price got super inflated, it was about 3,000. So I was gonna see if I could send about 7,000 for it. So I just sent a random trade with random items. Oh my God, bro counted me with so much Robux. Wait, what? Oh, this is a dub though. This is better than what I sent, no? I'll take this. This is better than what I sent, yeah. So we ended up completing this trade where we get a 29,000 win on 2 projected items, the Mildly Disturbing Mask and the Egg Steroid Storm. We gave our legit and our Make Bright Eyes, which could be a big risk, but honestly, for this item that should be really cheap. And it even technically brings us to our goal of 140k, but I'm not gonna count it until I get rid of the projecteds. And then something terrible happened. Our Egg Steroid Storm, the projected, went from a value of 30,000 to only 10,000. So I wasn't even able to make profit because somebody ruined it. But that's okay because we still have 3 items to try and get. Immediately when I got to Trade Hangout, I found somebody with the traffic cone and he decided to send me a trade. This is what he sent me. The main problem is that I'm gonna need some of these items to trade for the more expensive items later, so I can't give it for the traffic cone, and decided to send him a counter. Oh wow, he actually accepted. So we gave the performance keychain for the traffic cone, skate 14er, and the signature kicks. So we got a 500 win, and we got the item that we wanted. So let's go back to Trade Hangout and look for the other 2 items that we need. Yo. Oh my god, bro left as soon as I walk up to him. But it's okay because I found somebody with a lightning helm. So I decided to go ahead and send him a trade. I sent him all 4 of my tail flips and a bunch of Robux, so I was overpaying 2,000 in the trade. The only problem is he didn't like my trade, but he didn't stop at that. This guy actually tried to scam me, and he was telling me that I was giving nothing and that his item is way better than I'm giving for it. So if I didn't know any better, I might have just gotten scammed. But I kept trying to walk up to people and trade hangout and send them trades to see if we can get either the lightning helm or the fire helm. And no matter how many trades I was sending out to people, none of them were accepting a trade hangout. So instead, I decided that I'm gonna start mass sending trades out for the lightning helm. Also, keep in mind, I told the owner of this account I'm gonna call him at 8 p.m. So I have less than an hour to get these final 2 items. But luckily at 7:02 p.m. this happened. Oh my god, finally, bro. Finally somebody accepted it. We still have 1 left to get. Should I try to send a trade to Piggy Bank Smasher? This is my #1 enemy. I have her blocked on my main account. Do I send? All right, let's send. I'm desperate. Bro, I'm coming to my final measures at this point. We're sending everybody a trade. I will send a trade to my worst enemy. And as the time started to tick down, I started to give up on even getting this item. But it's about to be 8 o'clock, so it's time to show him his new inventory and all of his new items. All right, so first of all, here's your items before. I don't know if you even remember what you had at this point.
Yeah, big head, traffic cone, silver thorn. This is pretty fire, actually.
Oh no. If you think this is fire, then I might be cooked. I don't know. Well, I'm just letting you know that none of these items you had before you have anymore. So
not a single one.
Not even a single one. No, they're all gone.
Oh no.
Before I show you, what are you expecting out of this?
I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm expecting one of the helms. I know you said you could get 2 of them at least. The thunder and the fire one. I'm surprised if you get it to 200. I would be, but let's see.
Yeah, no, we didn't get to 200. We're at 130.
130.
But look at the graph though. Look at the graph. You know, we started at 70. You know, we made it all the way up. And then here's your new inventory.
Yeah, I can see that signature highly wanted fail trade up there.
Oh god.
Oh, nice stuff. Helm. That's good stuff, man.
So as you can tell, we ended up getting the fire helm. My worst enemy, Piggy Bank Smasher, actually ended up accepting. Accepted? Oh, wait, really? Oh my god, no way. And we were able to get it for a 4,000 overpay. So we were able to take Lord Ticket's account from 70,000 Robux to 130,000, and we got him his 3 dream items. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Peace.